Hi, it's Stacy from familieswithgrace.com, and let's talk about standardized testing. It is testing season right now. Last week, my daughter took the state standardized testing in middle school. This week, elementary is, which includes my fourth grade son. So here's what to know about my son. He is an awesome kid who is incredibly smart. However, he is also dyslexic. And as a dyslexic person, reading is really challenging for him. Writing is really challenging for him. So he does get pulled out. We have an awesome school and they really do a great job. He goes out with a resource teacher and with some other students and he tests outside of the classroom so he doesn't feel as much pressure from the classroom or from classmates. He has not been teased. He has not been treated poorly. However, he still takes it all very much to heart. And so I want to encourage you that if you have a child who is struggling with dyslexia or ADHD or any other learning challenge, whenever they're going through the standardized testing season, to really just encourage them and uplift them. Last night, my son said to me, maybe I don't even have dyslexia. Maybe I'm just stupid. And I can't tell you how much that broke my heart because he is so not stupid. And we literally, he's been tested. We know for sure, beyond a doubt, that he has dyslexia. But he is just so hard on himself and so down on himself because he had the reading comprehension part of his standardized testing yesterday, and it took him longer than anyone else in fourth grade, according to him. He missed his break, he missed part of recess, all of that just to get through this. And what I see in him and what I shared with him is a tenacity and just a determination to keep going no matter how difficult the challenge was. And that's what I want to encourage him about. I want him to know that he is incredibly smart, but I also want him to know that I am so proud of him for keeping going even when it's hard. In spite of the challenge, in spite of wanting to just give up, in spite of probably even just wanting to break down and cry, he didn't. He kept going. And those are the lessons that will stick with him. These standardized tests don't mean anything about him. They truly don't. The teachers would probably agree with me about that as well. They don't reflect who he is, what he knows, or what he's learned. And that's just the fact of the matter. However, the state requires them. So this is not a rant about my state and making changes. Do changes need to be made? Yes. But what I most want to think about is for us parents on the other side of this, even if our kids don't come out and say these things to us, because our conversation last night started with something very different. I was telling him it was time to get ready for bed, and he just started having kind of a meltdown about it. And then we got around to this point that I understood what was going on and all of the feelings that he had going on about these standardized testings and how much it was bothering him. And he was feeling just so stupid. And that's not true. And so when your kids are going through standardized testing, and even if they don't have a learning challenge, maybe they're just not great test takers, or maybe they're fabulous test takers, just encourage them and remind them that they are smart, that they should do their best, and that's all you expect. Remind them that they are beyond what their test score says, and just encourage them to keep going regardless, no matter what. All right. Thank you so much for listening. And if you have experiences with this with yourself or with your kiddo, I'd really like to hear from you. Sometimes it's just really good to know that we're not alone. Have a great day. Bye.